Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, we're live. We're back. We're here. Week 6 preview. Am I underprepared? Yes. Do I have coffee running through me so I'm manic? Yes. But damn it, we're starting strong with Baltimore, favored by 4.5 in London against Tennessee. London's about to see a slog fest. I think the lighting looks half decent. It's a little bright for my pale skin. But they're about to see a slug fest. Two teams that rely on their rushing game and good defenses. Let me turn this light off and see what happens. Two teams that rely on those things, and London's about to see them. Now, obviously, both of these rushing attacks have great potential. You got Derrick Henry on 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 one side, that is their offense, and on Baltimore, you have Lamar Jackson running the rock. That is their offense. Now, do I think either rushing attack is going to be, I guess the word for it is, do I think they're going to get the leg up over the other one? I do not believe so. I think this game boils down to which passing attack gets the bigger plays. For that, London, give me Baltimore. I don't know about minus 4.5. I don't know. Whatever the under is, take it. Moving forward, Seattle Seahawks coming off of a bye week against the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals seem to be finding themselves right now. Last week, Jamar Chase had a monster game, like 51 fantasy points. If you had him, congratulations. You did damn good. But Cincinnati cannot run the ball or defend the run. They are 31st in both categories, and well, Seattle has the 6th ranked rush defense, so I expect that to continue. And they have a Kenneth Walker, so I expect that to continue. I fully expect Seattle to be able to put up points this game. Fully expect it. I would be shocked if they don't put up at least 24. In my opinion, this game hinges on Joe Burrow. And as much as I like the guy, as much as talented as he is, I can't do it. Give me Seattle. I don't know why since he's favored by 3, to be honest, with Seattle coming off of the bye week. We still don't know if T. Higgins is playing or not, but hey, Joe Burrow is the Cincinnati Bengals. He's the best thing that's ever happened to him. This season, it's been rough. This is a big game to be like, hey, I'm still that dude. Jamar Chase showed it last week. Maybe T. Higgins is playing. If he is, he won't be 100%. But coming off of a bye week, they will dominate the trenches. Give me Seattle. Moving forward, speaking about dominating the trenches, excuse me real fast. I am for real so jittery right now, which I already stutter, so it's kind of crazy. It's a nuts combo. Moving forward, 425. Detroit Lions favored by 3 versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I forgot to even mention how I formatted these sidebars, like why it's kind of like different times and shit. I'll get to it. Detroit Lions favored by 3 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Excuse me. Detroit is a buzzsaw right now, and they dominate the trenches. They have not allowed a 100-yard rusher yet this season, as I want to say they have rushed 100 yards in every game but one, something along those lines. But when you can dominate the trenches and have a big play offense the way that they do, Detroit's a buzzsaw. And I just made the video on Tampa Bay last week saying they're a 3-1 football team. I like them. They force turnovers. The Lions have been turning the rock over. That is something to look out for. They play... Oh, fuck, what's the second point? They control time of possession. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to be able to control time of possession today. I just think Detroit's that good. I think 3 might be a little bit too low. Aiden Hutchinson, Tristan Wirfs versus Aiden Hutchinson. I hope they see each other today because that's going to be so fun to watch. I'm sorry, Tampa Bay. I just made the video. I like what they got cooking, but just the way Detroit dominates the trenches, in my opinion, kind of negates like Baker's efficiency. He's going to get rushed. It kind of negates the time of possession. Detroit can run the ball. It does not negate the turnover thing. Let's go Lions, baby. Hell yeah, fucks deluxe. I did not talk about how I did like these sidebars. I didn't talk about it. So the reason why it's kind of 3 random games is because these are the games I would describe as like good games. Like these are the good close games. I think these are the good ones that like people should care about. That's how I kind of made these. And then moving on to these games, these are the games that are gonna be good, but like why would you watch it? Don't watch these games. So there's no line, there's no time. Let's just talk about them. Starting at the top left, Washington versus Atlanta. This one screams 14-13. Washington just last week got blown out on Thursday Night Football. Fortunately, they're not playing a high potential passing attack. They're playing Bijan Robinson versus the world and Desmond Ridder, who just has to be that game manager. Who wins this one? Who wins this one? I think it's the Falcons because they have that higher time of possession potential. I don't think Sam Howell's going to get pressured that much. The Falcons really cannot pressure the quarterback whatsoever, but they can defend the pass. And is Brian Robinson going to do better than Bijan Robinson? I don't think so. Moving forward, New Orleans at Houston. This is a fun one because New Orleans still has not faced a really good passing attack, and that's what Houston is. C.J. Stroud is lighting it up right now. Everyone's talked about it. I don't need to talk about it further. But if there is a game that C.J. Stroud makes his mistake, it's this game. New Orleans is fourth in passing defense, and they forced a turnover in every single game. With that being said, I'm riding the C.J. Stroud train until the wheels fall off, and guess what? The wheels have not fallen off. Give me Texans in this one. They just need their offensive line back. I still love Dameon Pierce. He hasn't done a thing this year. I still love him because, I mean, their offensive line is dead. They're for real dead. Like Kendrick Green, Juice Shrugs, Titus Howard. I think Laramie Tunsil's still out. I actually don't know that. But, yeah, just move forward. New England at Las Vegas. Excuse me, I need to get more manic with some more coffee. Yeah, I'm so jittery right now. This is crazy. New England at Las Vegas. Do not watch this game. If you watch this game, you're a masochist. Just don't do it. This game's gonna be terrible. Bill Belichick versus Josh McDaniels, though, that is a fun one. That's a fun thing to look for. Just give me the Raiders. They have Devontae Adams and Max Crosby. The Patriots don't really give up sacks, and their pass defense, it's still not good. But yeah, the Patriots don't really give up sacks, but Max Crosby is simply Max Crosby. That's my explanation for that one. Just don't watch it. Who cares about that one? Moving forward, Philly against the New York Jets. I don't have this game in the little blowout section I plan on doing because Philly really hasn't blown teams out this year. 3 of their 5 wins, obviously 5-0, they're undefeated, they're awesome. But 3 of their 5 wins have come as one-possession ball games, and last week was only a 9-point win over the Rams. A few weeks back, 14-point win over the Buccaneers. They haven't blown teams out. Now, if there is a team you can blow out, it's the team led by Zach Wilson. And although they just scored 31 versus the Broncos last week, the Broncos defense is god terrible. But I still don't think it's going to be a blowout because I do believe the Jets are finding themselves. With that being said, dude, who cares? It's going to be Philly. What are we talking about here? Moving forward, those were the good games, but like, why would you watch them? Those were those 4. We got the divisional matchups. And the top left one is very fun because both of these teams' records are bad, but their passing attacks are looking pretty good. Oh, that light just went out. That's sick. Both of their passing attacks are looking pretty good, although Justin Jefferson is out. Justin Fields. Let me replace that light real fast. My fault. Yeah. Justin Fields. Fuck. What was I saying? Justin Fields is finding DJ Moore. Finally. That was the whole thing. That's what we were waiting on. Find DJ Moore. He found him last Thursday night. Like 230 yards to DJ Moore, and they're facing Minnesota. Minnesota's bad, but they're favored by 3. What's going on? I think the Bears' passing defense is that bad. And I know Justin Jefferson is out, but if there's a game that Kirk Cousins goes crazy in, I think it's this game for sure. Let me see if I got any more notes. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Bears are 31st and opponent passing yards per attempt. I think this game comes down to, can Minnesota take care of the ball, considering the Bears have forced 4 turnovers all season. I think that the Vikings have the higher potential passing game. I'm going to take the Vikings in this one, but I am not an idiot. I know, I kind of am. But I do know that the Vikings defense is very susceptible. They gave up 229, was it 259? They gave up a lot of rushing yards to the Eagles, 259. And they gave up 445 passing yards to the Chargers just earlier this season. Their defense is very susceptible. I'm not against the idea of the Bears winning. I'm definitely with the idea of the Bears covering. This just seems like the game that Kirk Cousins has a banger in. Moving forward, Jacksonville Jaguars finally back in the States. I hope the audio sounds good because my mic's a little far away. They are back in the States finally, and they get to play an extremely American man. I'm trying to get the mic closer. They get to play an extremely American man in Gardner Minshew. And Indianapolis's bread and butter is the rush game. I don't know how many carries Jonathan Taylor is going to get, but Jacksonville is 5th in rush defense, and I feel like they're finding themselves right now. Their defense has forced 11 turnovers this season. If there's a game that Gardner Minshew has his slip-ups, it's this game. If there's a game where Indianapolis cannot control the rushing attack, it's this game. Give me Jacksonville. Moving forward, Arizona versus the Rams, the last divisional game of the weekend. Come on. The Rams the Rams throw the ball everywhere, and they have Cooper Kupp back in a second game. Cardinals cannot defend the pass. I don't know if they cover 7. I don't know. That's a lot of points. But just give me Rams, dude. Moving forward, we got the blowouts. The big spreads, the big lines for big reasons. Will they cover is the question for these. We all know who's going to win. It's going to be the Dolphins. It's going to be the Niners. It's going to be the Bills. Excuse me, that was a lot of talking. Will they cover? I did see just this morning that the Dolphin spread has moved to 14.5. Will they win by more than 2 touchdowns is the question. Yeah, come on. It's the Mike McDaniels offense against the Panthers 0-5 offense where they just throw it to Adam Thielen and Miles Sanders gets like 3.2 yards a carry. Yeah, I think they win by 2 touchdowns. Moving forward, the Browns. This game was in like the first category of these are good games that we should be watching. But P.J. Walker's starting now because Browns coming off of the bye week. Deshaun Watson's still not healthy enough to play. There was that report. There was that pretty funny report that was just like, hey, Deshaun Watson decided not to play last week when he could have because like the doctors cleared him. I don't know how true that is, but I assume that's not true now that he's not playing after the bye week. Or if it is true and he's still not playing, that's hilarious. Sorry about it, Browns. You stink. And they do stink. I like P.J. Walker. I really do. But the Niners are the best team in the NFL right now. They're beating everyone by more than 10 points. That's for damn sure. Sunday Night Football. We get to end it on Sunday Night Ball. Bills versus Tyrod Taylor. No disrespect to Tyrod Taylor. He's a veteran. He's facing his former team. But, dude, who the fuck is watching this? Why didn't they flex this one, dude? It's the Bills. They're going to win by 80. The Bills in a bounce-back game. If Josh Allen can just take care of the ball, which he's facing a bad defense, it's Bills by 80, dude. And that's my recap. That's my preview. Was it good? No. Did I have my notes pulled up? No, I did just kind of freestyle that. Do I have coffee flowing through me? Yes, it's awesome. Did Austin Matthews get 2 hat tricks to start the season? Yes, it's beautiful. Shout out 34. Oh, wrong. Oh, shout out 34, baby. Come on. That's all I got today. Didn't even make it 15 minutes, but I'm going to do this weekly. I promise tomorrow, Monday, doing a college football and NFL review, not on YouTube, just a podcast. And yeah, it's going to be fun. Tune into that if you'd like. I hope to get a video out this week. I really do. I guess kind of my formula for the videos is going to be that I want to do a video on a team that has a bye week. So, like, kind of with the Buccaneers video that I did, I got really lucky. That wasn't even the formula. It just kind of turned out that way. Because if I post a video on Saturday and they play the next day, who cares? The stats I talk about are cooked by, 24 hours. So I'll take a look at who has a bye week next week and maybe do a video. And, yeah, that's going to do it for me today. Let's just all enjoy football, baby. Yeah, it's starting right now. London, Ravens, Titans.